ढिला नगरिकन let's start. मैले मेरो skincare गरिसकेँ and then I'm going to jump right into makeup. म खासै प्राइमरहरु चाहिँ युज गर्दिन but I'm going to use Dudeको यो Nymph Aura Volumizer. यसले चाहिँ कस्तो राम्रो glowy glassy skin दिन्छ and it's a perfect base to do before foundation. Just massage it evenly मुखभरि. You can also see I have your little rollers on. यो चाहिँ मेरो bangs को लागि हो. अनि अर्को नयाँ चीज भनेको I did my eyebrows अनि यसपालि चाहिँ I went a little bit skinny with my eyebrows and so far I like them. Yes, they're different but they're fine. First step चाहिँ म यो अलिकति darker concealer लिन्छु. It works as a color corrector मेरो आँखाको मुनि. के गर्छ भने मुनि dark circlesहरु छ भने हुन्छ नि purple screen छ भने यसले cancel out गर्छ अनि मलाई यो Lancomeको यो concealer मन पर्छ because it's a little bit thin अनि as a first step it's very comforting आँखाको मुनि. अर्को main चीज भनेको I do not use brushes for मेरो makeup. I use sponges like this. Use गर्नु भन्दा अगाडि मैले भिजाउँछु so I'm going to be using this to dab मेरो concealer आँखाको मुनि dab dab dab. मैले brush use नगरेको हैन गरेकी छु but I think मलाई चाहिँ spongesहरु बढी मन पर्छ. Especially आँखाको मुनि use गर्ने भने sponge is the best. Okay, foundation को लागि I'm also using Lancomeकै foundation. Foundation को coverage चाहिँ medium to buildable छ अनि consistency पनि खासै बाक्लो छैन. अलिकति hydrating finish छ which I really like. So हातमा यसरी I warm it up and then applied मेरो मुखमा evenly. अनि त्यही same sponge लिएर I just blend it everywhere. Because I work makeup industry मा हुन्छ नि I have so much makeup. I get sent makeup. I like trying different styles हरु के makeup को. Over the past few weeks मेरो makeup style has changed. मैले कति कुरा थाहा पाएको छु आफ्नो बारेमा. Oh, I like this. I don't like this भनेर. So far I think this has been मेरो favorite style of makeup. It's very soft, very feminine, very romantic. I literally named it Nepali doll just because this voiceover was going to be Nepali ma. Anyways, don't let me lose track. So foundation मजाले blend गर्ने. मैले निधारमा foundation लाउन बन्द गरिदिएको थियो but then it has kind of like started again. Because के छैन summer आउन लागेको छ and when summer starts I have to stop because मेरो मुखभरि एकदम धेरै पसिना आउँछ. यो भिडियोमा चाहिँ मेरो eyelid मा foundation लगाएको छ. Every day चाहिँ म लाउँदिन cause it creases आँखामाथि so I avoid it. I don't know यो भिडियोमा चाहिँ झुकेर लायो होला मैले. Important चीज मेरो लागि is नाकको side मा मजाले blend गर्ने यसरी cause sometimes you know it leaves crease. So foundation सकेपछि I go with a brighter concealer. It's a Tarte को Shape Tape भन्ने concealer, a very full coverage concealer. And I have been enjoying a bright under eye आजकल, so that's what I'm doing, wearing loads of it. अनि यो मात्र नभएर I kind of let it dry. यसमा चाहिँ I literally used a fan to dry अनि त्यही same sponge लिएर I blend it in. आँखामुनि concealer blend गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ you have to be really precise because the color is light. You don't want to bring it up धेरै नै तल. त्यही आँखा र नाकको vicinity तिर राखेको हुन्छ because you don't want हुन्छ नि अर्को parts lighter, just the under eyes for a pop of brightness. And this is a important step because मेरो concealer ko shade is significantly lighter than मेरो foundation, so I have to be careful. अनि set गर्नलाई चाहिँ I'm going to be using Huda Beauty को setting powder in the shade Cherry Blossom Cake. यो चाहिँ मैले आँखा मुनि अथवा T-zone मात्रै लाउँछु again for the brightness. All over the face को लागि it's a really bright powder. आँखा मुनि powder ले set गर्दाखेरि once again blend it before you set because concealer starts creasing. There's no concealer that doesn't crease. Sabbai concealer creases, so you want to make sure you're blending it one more time before setting it with a powder. Ani powder set garnalai chai I like using these triangular fabric puff because I think in my opinion they do the best job setting. Brush le ni काम गर्छ, sponge le ni काम गर्छ, तर यो puff ले चाहिँ एकदम बडी काम गर्छ, so I always go for a puff. अनि same thing अर्को आँखामा पनि blend before you set. मेरो routineमा it's a very crucial step. अनि for the rest of the face I'm going to be taking यो Kosas को setting powder अनि ठुलो brush लिएर just like roughly dabbing it everywhere. Always set मेरो whole face. मेरो face को कुनै पनि part म powder नलागाउन छोड्दिन because powder helps set your makeup. Makeup धेरै लामो समयसम्म बस्नुको reason is powder. Easily transfer हुनबाट रोक्छ, so powder is crucial. Face सकिसकेपछि everything that comes next is मेरो favorite part. Okay, so I'm gonna start with मेरो eyebrows. Eyebrows चाहिँ मैले कहिले last मा गर्छ कहिले first मा गर्छ. It's very random for me. I dyed मेरो eyebrows अलिकति lighter, so I use a lighter eyebrow gel to tint them up a little bit. It's a Milk Makeup भन्ने brand को tubing brow gel in the shade Dub. Dyeing मेरो eyebrows lighter has helped soften मेरो appearance, which I really like. Once, like every month or twice a month, I हटाइदिउँ। यो चाहिँ नयाँ हुराबिरीको setting spray म युज गर्दैछु. It's a blurring setting spray. अर्को wordमा I'm gonna say it's a mattifying setting spray. So if you're all about the glow, you might not like it, but I really like this setting spray. It's very, very blurring. Only because the paniko thopa, they're so aggressive, I have to have it a fan to kind of like dry it out. Okay, त्यसपछि we're gonna do some eyes. म चाहिँ Flower Nose भन्ने brandको eyeshadow palette use गर्दैछु. It's such a pleasing eyeshadow palette. Like, look at this. The whole brand is known for having appealing, aesthetically pleasing packaging. And I really thought, okay, packaging matra hola bhaneko. No, their products are really nice as well. So I'm gonna take your lighter shade and then kind of just like work it all over middle crease. Okay, it's my new favorite part. Bhaneko chai take a pinkish blush and you take out a fluffy brush. Ani त्यही ब्लसलाई अलिकति लिएर अनि त्यो अघिल्लाको eyeshadowमा चाहिँ I kind of like blend it in. अलिकति pink hue आओस् भनेर. You don't want to see like a straight pink lid, but kind of softening up the brown पनि. I'm not a big eyeshadow person, but आजकल चाहिँ I've been doing this eye look and I kind of like it. अनि झिलिमिली shade लिएर I am going to use my fingers because fingers pick pigments better. अनि dab it right in the center. I go with a liquid eyeshadow, like liquid shimmer, but as I say, I'm just gonna use your palette, and you don't need an extra brush for it. Just use your ring finger and just dab it all over the lids. Our next gornolako step is a really important step in my makeup routine આજકલ is accentuating aegyosal or eye fat. Again, it's a very Korean inspired makeup. And I first realized and something they accentuate unarko eye fat one, and it was very like intriguing because Western makeup might say like, we try everything to hide the part, but Chinese, Japanese, Korean makeup might say you kind of accentuate it. I think we all naturally have the cyano fatty part. When I gently smile garda, you kind of see it. Arko technique because it's the mathi and you kind of see the line form. Once you see it, you just accentuate the line. But you don't like when you grab a brown eyeshadow and draw a line underneath it. I would say it takes practice. Mopani, I'm not perfect yet, but I am definitely better at it compared to when I first did it. The ahamoniko line harsh sambhavna is high. So I always take a fluffy brush and you blend it in adai. On the same palette, but I'm gonna take the lighter shade and just dab it very gently to center ma, the khali part ma. It's going to highlight the eye fat even more. And mo afe, I'm experimenting with different brushes. So once I'm perfect, I'll make a detailed video about your aegyosal. But for now, this has to do. Obviously, I'm just going to curl my lashes and put some mascara. It is your regular, everyone knows how to put on mascara. So Ani arko cheese when I go, I always use a waterproof mascara because my lashes are naturally straight, so they have to have waterproof mascara and they need to stand up all day. Mokase bottom lash line garni mansena, but since I've been doing your makeup, bottom lashes are kind of essential for this makeup. Ani, I take your... Oh, wait. This is the glittery part that everyone asks me about. You say Urban Decay Heavy Metals in the shade Midnight Cowboy. I don't think they make this anymore, or it's discontinued, or they're reformulating. I don't know the tea behind it, but it still works so good, and I don't want to get rid of it. Is it expired? Sure. Is it irritating mero aka? No. So I will continue using it. Anyways, it's so nice, you guys. Okay, so Malti use gonna go yo It Cosmetics go your skinny tight line lash mascara thingy. You say patalosan, it's perfect for doing the bottom lash line. Bottom lash line pani मैले पुरै गर्दिन, just like बिचको part मात्रै गर्छु cause that gives the Tulo dolly eye appearance. And to be honest, your mascara sakina laisakyo, it's drying alikati, so I'm hunting for something else. This is a little pricey for what it is, so I might look for a patolo mascara drugstore ma. Blush time, what's you say beauty ko Stella bhanne blush use gardaichu. It's a very corally, more orange ready kind of blush. I really like it. It screams spring for me. मेरो blush technique पनि change भएको छ. Instead of sculpting my face, I like to apply it right under my eye, accentuating the apples of my face. Sorry, I meant apples of my cheeks. So म like concert तिर जान्दिन. I just kind of like dab it under the eyes, and it gives it a dolly, soft, feminine look मेरो लागि. So I really like that. And I've also been realizing मलाई चाहिँ cream blush भन्दाखेरि पनि powder blushहरू मन पर्दो रहेछ. Alright, so next step मा चाहिँ I'm going to be contouring मेरो nose अलिकति differently. So instead of bringing त्यो skinny nose को illusion, I'm actually going to make मेरो nose अलिकति rounder. So instead of doing the traditional nose contour, म चाहिँ मेरो यसरी like flat brush लिएर I'm going to start bridge of मेरो nose बाट, and then हुन्छ नि like just watch me do it. So the tip of my nose मा I'm just like kind of make a little circle जस्तो, अनि त्यो eyebrows मा चाहिँ I don't like bring it all the way. I just do like little shadings मेरो nose को side मा. I don't necessarily need to connect the line. And you guys already know my favorite part of मेरो makeup is to highlight the tip of my nose. I never forget you a step. So that's exactly what I'm doing. Skinny nose out, round nose in. We are coming towards the end of हाम्रो makeup tutorial. I hope you guys are enjoying and you're still with me. Okay, so my cellar water later, I'm going to take away foundation मेरो ओठमा भएको. So this is what I've been loving to do आजकल. Just take it in Q-tip मा and kind of rub it off. Floss को step चाहिँ बढेको छ. So I take a little lip liner अनि line मेरो lips, but त्यो बिचको center part हुन्छ नि चाहिँ where I focus the most. And instead of keeping the liner crispy, I like to blend it. Alikati bahiर निस्के पनि it doesn't matter. It looks really soft. Then I take a bright red lipstick, but just dab it center ma, and then I do this technique. I don't know what it's called, but this is just to soften the red or to give it a gradient effect. It's just the ombre-ish. Like the center is alikati reddish, ani the bahiरको चाहिँ alikati is pinkish. It just looks really pretty. Ani, I take a gloss that is alikati like closer to my lip color. It looks really red camera, but it's not super red. Plus I'm doing a very light layer. So यसरी पुरै lips भरि लगाइदिने, and it looks so good. It looks very pretty and cute. So यो गरिसकेपछि I like to take एउटा darker lip gloss. अनि त्यो darker lip gloss लाई चाहिँ I'm going to focus center मा, पुरै lips भरि नलाउने यो चाहिँ just center मा, and then blend it accordingly त्यसरी. So you get the idea, right? So darker colors go भित्र and lighter colors stay outside. Ani lips look very like I don't know, like there's dimension going on. Ani bronze गर्न बिर्सेछु मैले. I don't really care for bronzer, to be very honest. So brush मा जे छ, I kind of like lightly go over middle face, drop the bangs, and this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed filming it so much, and I'm sorry I've been MIA YouTuber, but I think I'm kind of back. I wanted your video to be a makeup video because that's what I love doing. If you guys want the style go makeup tutorial, please let me know. But yeah, this has definitely been my go-to makeup look, and I love it. I look so sweet. I just love this style of makeup. Okay, so until next time, bye.